Kelly Hinson.
Hermantown hockey is poised for another run for a state title tomorrow. They are led by senior captain and UMD commit Blake Biondi. But for the Biondi clan, the UMD blood runs pretty deep. The name.
Blake Biondi.
Blake Biondi.
Blake Biondi has been named a finalist for the Mr. Hockey Award in Minnesota.
Is probably one you've heard before, especially if you're a high school hockey fan in the state of Minnesota. Just like every high school hockey player in this state, Blake Biondi's career started early on an outdoor rink in Hermantown, Minnesota.
I remember skating with my best friends out there on the outdoor rinks with my dad out there coaching, and that's probably the earliest memory.
With his dad/coach, former UMD hockey center Joe Biondi.
You know, you look at a little kid at 3 years old putting on skates, and you know, you're just you flash back. But the biggest thing is just the smile on their face without even knowing what they're getting themselves into.
Fast forward about 15 years or so, Blake Biondi is one of the best hockey players in the state of Minnesota and heading to UMD to play hockey for the 3-time national champion Bulldogs. So why UMD?
I mean, I've probably been asked that a million times now, and now I've kind of realized more. It was, honestly, I don't think I would have wanted to go anywhere else.
Blake makes the decision sound like it was a no-brainer. Well, for his dad, who is a proud alum of the UMD hockey team, the process of decision-making may not have been so simple.
If you step in and say, here's where I think you should go, you know, you don't want your kid to say, when he has that experience, I only went here because of you, Dad. And for me, that was always stuck in my head. At the end of the day, that's where he's going to spend 4 years of his life.
So when Blake put pen to paper, you could say his dad was okay with the decision.
I get to, be able to have him in the backyard and being able to watch the home games.
Blake has now helped the Hawks back to the state tournament and is a finalist for Mr. Hockey, all of which the Biondi family is proud of, but maybe not quite as proud as the person Blake is.
You actually look at your kid and you just kind of say, wow, he's grown up, he's matured. And the best part, and I think the biggest thing you can ever receive from somebody, is when somebody comes on the street and tells you that. And for me, that says it all. There's been a lot of people, especially the last 2 years, have just said how great a kid he is and what he means to their son or their daughter that's 6, 7 years old. And in a small community, that means a lot. And this is our home.
I love the game as much as he does, so that's just what it is, just the love of the game.